Hello, welcome to Trusted Chow, and today I thought I'd react to something different on a Sunday. Who knows, I might record one later if I've got time. But in this video I'm going to do something from Retail Nightmares, and this is Top 10 Best Entitled Karens Who Got Owned. Now I'm sure, let's just make sure the, well, I should have done this before, but no. Especially, sorry I'm still down there. Anyone who's been working retail knows what a Karen is. Or as I like to call them, amber turds. Without further ado, let's see how bad they are. And let's see them get owned. Because it's always great seeing them get owned. Or skimming out, or self-entitled pricks. Or people who think their sun comes out their bum. Or their, you know what I mean?
Of all time, let's begin. This Karen had an appointment with the dentist, except she wouldn't let them take her temperature, and for this reason they had to deny her service and asked her to leave the dentistry. This Karen went into a total meltdown, stating that it was illegal for them to deny her service, demanding to speak to the manager and claiming that she was going to take them to court. This Karen then goes on to argue what this dentistry is, claiming that they work for her and will do as they are told. Let's have a look.
You're going to work on my teeth, not my nose. I don't wear a mask getting my teeth cleaned.
But it's about the safety of all of our...
Fine, I'll cover my mouth. Can I go be seated now?
No, because you're not filling out the forms or letting us take your temperature. It's about protecting our
You can't take my temperature. That's against the law.
All right, well, I can't...
You're not an MD.
We're not allowed to... We can't see you.
I have a right to
Retard alert.
sue you for harassing me, the manager, and this entire company. Smile, whatever you...
Do it. If she did that, and not funny, it's like, oh, call the cops then. The cops will give her a fine or do her for wasting their time.
Call it dental. I do have that right, and I talked to my attorney before I came here, too. Okay. So does he want that to happen? I've waited long enough for my teeth to be cleaned, okay? Let's get this done, okay?
I can't... They're telling me I can't see you.
Who's there?
The owner of the practice.
I want to hear him. Get him on the phone. He has to send me in written writing, so I want to see your policy.
You shouldn't be in the building without a mask either.
I can do what I want.
No,
I'm
you
free.
can't.
It's not a law.
Office.
It's not a law.
This is a medical office.
No, it's a dental office.
Okay, so a group of friends were at the lake and they were on their jet.
Okay, she didn't get owned, but yes, it's a dental office, you stupid cow, but it's a medical facility, because if they weren't a form of medical facility, then the only thing they could do is, I know GP is a medical facility, but there'd be a limitation to what they can do. You know what I mean? They wouldn't be able to take out your teeth if it wasn't a medical facility. If you go there and go, oh, we need to take a tooth out, and they do it there, the only time they send you to hospital is if they can't, if it's one that involves cutting in there, you know, they can't get to it. Again, also, they'd send you to a hospital if it wasn't a medical facility, because otherwise they can't take your teeth out. They can't. You know what I mean? Idiot. Special.
Skis together, and apparently they splashed some water on this Karen couple. The couple flagged them down and confronted them on the shore, making all sorts of accusations and threats towards them. When the husband got off his jet ski, took off his glasses and tried to fight them all. Things had escalated quickly. Let's have a look.
No, it worked, and you're in for it, mate. You're in for it. So
what did I do?
Oh, you jumped on your ski when you seen us, haven't gave us a whop, and then took off like a hard that you are.
He's on your ski cruise.
Yeah,
It happens. If you're a stupid cow, don't get wet, don't get in fucking water then. It's like, you're going to get splashed. These things, can't control where water goes when you do a turn or something. You know what I mean? It's like, ugh.
Take a photo of him. He's not allowed on your property.
You're all the same. You see dogs down the river all every day.
Then why did you come in here? Like, I'm not trying to annoy you or anything.
Why, what?
Excuse me.
Why did I come in here?
Yeah.
Is it your place or
Every
not?
night, just like
Sorry?
you are.
Is it your place? It's a waterway, you
It's the waterways, you little face.
Come on, let's have a go. Who wants to go first?
And that's the thing that's really disgustingly self-entitled hot pricks. It's the language, and the fact that they even say to like a young lad, or sorry, things, or something like that. You know, that sort of language. It's just disgusting. It's like these people are just. Oh.
Hold them. Come on, you want to all crack it
You
together?
guys are absolutely a joke. An absolute joke. Get all the red Joes, because you're in for it now. You're bloody in for it. You don't know who we know. So Look, the cops are going to be coming around. The water police are looking for you.
It's fun when you get a lot of people who come from, like, I'm not saying all people on the estates are bad, but you get someone who's like, you could tell they live in some really shit digs. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you can judge a book, but you know what I mean? You can tell, if you've been working 20 years with people, you can tell. But you know what I mean? You can tell they're the lowest low of the pond, as it were. And it's kind of like, oh, do you know who you're dealing with? I've got contacts, man. It's like, fuck off.
Guys, 24/7. Are you stuck to
This lady was on a very crowded bus and she was calling out everybody who had a seat except for her, claiming that they were not gentlemen because they did not get up and give her their seat, leaving this lady to stand just like everybody else. This lady then went on a huge tirade about it, calling out literally everybody and had a very entitled mindset. Let's have a look.
gonna be a gentleman? Show me! Show me which one of you is gonna be a gentleman! Show me! Are there no gentlemen left in this?
There's a woman stood there as well, and she didn't give a shit. I wouldn't say I haven't seen these people get owned yet, but...
Are there no ladies left in this world?
They're kids.
Move out of the way! No, don't touch me!
This is what happened.
Or it should be Karen's exposed, if anything.
Are you being nice?
Move! I have a right not to be touched! And you have the space to move! Get out of the way! Which one are you gonna be a gentleman?
That's the thing about these people as well. It's like, and quite a lot of people, unfortunately, is, what's wrong, excuse me? It's like sometimes people just stare at me, expect me to move. It's like, say excuse me. The thing is, people complain about, people go, oh, bloody foreigners and stuff like that. Immigrants and stuff like that, funny enough, they have better a lot of them have better manners. They say excuse me and thank you. And it doesn't cost a thing to say. I used to get a clout around the back head when I was a kid for not saying please and thank you and excuse me.
Which one are you gonna be a gentleman? Which one? Which one? You have the space to move by. Why? Why are you not moving? Why? Why are you not being a gentleman? Why? Why? Why are you not being a gentleman to me? What did I do to you that I caused you to not be a gentleman to me? I don't even know you. I don't even know you. I don't know you. Move out of the way. You want to go by? Look, you touch. Go ahead, Matt. You're new.
This angry
See, look, and when that woman went by, there's a fucking seat, excuse me, but there's a seat behind her. As soon as that woman got up to leave, there's a seat there.
customer wasn't following the store rules and he was asked to leave. Instead of doing that though, he decided to continue shopping and inevitably had his cart snatched from him. This sent this male Karen into a total meltdown when he started screaming and abusing the employee who had asked him to leave, stating that he was...
See, don't get it wrong, not all Karens are women. It's mostly women though, don't get it wrong, trust me, it's mostly women, but men usually... men can be more vocal in terms of swearing, although they're not very creative when it comes to swearing, but yeah.
Wasn't doing anything wrong and he didn't think they had any legal grounds to deny him service, and for this reason tried to avoid them and ignore them and continue shopping. Let's have a look.
Leave me alone! Stop touching me! Don't touch me! Get away from me! No? Get away from me! No, you listen. I'm not touching you. The hell you're not!
Not being funny, it doesn't matter what human rights you have, if they chuck you out, someone's chucking out a shop, they can chuck you out a bloody shop. You have no right to stand there and refuse and all this shit, you know what I mean? Well, the thing is also, these people wear masks and people still wear them around. I don't know why. The fucking not being horrible, but the pandemic's over, and apart from COVID, there's loads of other deadly viruses still lingering around. That's why we have boosters and stuff. But it's like people who do. I mean, even people do comply and wear masks, or just wear them in general. Well, actually, that's the thing. People who still wear them don't even wear them properly. They wear them like that. You've got to cover your whole face. Otherwise, there's no point wearing a mask if you're not going to cover your whole face properly. The other thing as well, it's only 5 minutes. You're only wearing it to go in the shop. It's like, that's just also our principle. Regardless of if masks are effective or not, or if they're necessary and all, whatever your views are on it. The point is, it's like I had to wear them at work all the way through the pandemic. Throughout my whole entire shift, that's 8 hours a day, because I was doing 8-hour shifts back then. 8 hours a day with a bloody mask on, apart from when I was on my break. But still, you only have to wear it 5-10 minutes going in the shop. So stop being a whiny little bitch.
Let go of my cards. No.
Sorry, I don't mean to offend anyone, but you know what I mean, though. Come on. And nurses wear them double the time that I had to wear them. And they do them on a regular basis as well, anyway, so... You know, when they're dealing with patient stuff. You know, it's like, seriously, and you...
Let go of my card! Let go of my card! Get it out of my face! Get the out of my face! Get go of my card! Get the out of here! You need to back up. No, you need to back up. No, I work here. I have every right to be here.
Well, to be fair... Oh, God, I mean, I'm downloading something. To be fair, though, it's kind of like... Even though it's mandatory, we didn't make this much fuss in the UK with it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because, ironically, they did say on the television it was the... Well, the thing is, they said it was police's job when they come in to go, oi, could you put a mask on, all that sort of stuff. But then they said, oh, it's up to the shop. Then the police said it's down to shops. It's like, no, the government said it's to police. It's like, even though the rules are there, we couldn't enforce them. So, to be fair, I would have just left it, you know what I mean? Let them get in trouble. Let them walk out and get in trouble. See, there you go, an officer.
Okay, so this lady had walked into a burger shop and she was denied service instantly. The reason being is the store owner didn't agree with how she presented herself and thought that she was satanic, so he denied her service. He then went on to scream at her and abuse her and accuse her of all of these outrageous claims, all because of what she was wearing. Let's have a look.
Tape all you want. God bless you, you moron. Yeah, there's your... Tape away, girl. Tape away. Yeah. God bless you and Satan, lady. Yeah. God bless Jesus Christ. You want to get out of my building. Yeah.
God bless the Bible Belt.
Darren told me who you really were.
And I talked to Darren.
Oh, yeah. And so did I.
Tom?
So did I.
Tom?
Get the out of my building. Call the cops. Don't get out of here. Get the out of here. And don't you step foot around my business in the name of Jesus Christ, you demonic... I'm trying to talk to my name, boss. I'm not worried about.
What a prick. I would have reported him. It's like, not being funny, it's like... Yeah, it's up to you to throw people out and it's your rules, but within reason...
In the name of Jesus Christ, you demonic...
Am I demonic?
Get the f*** out of my life.
This gentleman was walking down the street when he was stopped in his tracks by this Karen. This Karen demanded to know who he was and what he was doing in her neighborhood, demanding all of his information, which he obviously wasn't going to give this random lady. This sent her into a total meltdown when she couldn't...
Wow, this takes another level. My neighbourhood. Fuck off. It doesn't, none of your house doesn't... Not being funny, folks, but... Despite the fact we paid mortgage and all this sort of stuff, nothing belongs to us. If you don't believe me, stop paying your bills. Trust me, they'll take it all away. Nothing belongs to us. Your neighbourhood doesn't belong to you, all right? So get over yourselves. Not you, the viewers. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying all this stuff in case Karens and self-entitled pricks are watching this. But you know what I mean? But those who are, my subscribers, all the nice people, decent people, you know where I'm coming from. We've all seen it. You know what I mean?
Get any information from him, and she decided that the best thing to do was to call the authorities on him, and just to reiterate, all he was doing was walking down the sidewalk. This led to
I'm gonna call the cops for just walking down the neighborhood, one down pavement.
A huge argument, as the gentleman had done nothing wrong, so let's have a look.
You calling the cops because I'm black? Is that what it is?
No.
Okay, why are you calling the cops?
Because you're in front of my neighbor's house and you need to leave.
Why do I need to leave?
Because you don't have a reason to be here.
Oh, do you know?
What are you doing here?
Who are you? Huh? Karen. Is your name Karen?
Your name Karen?
Go ahead, call the cops. I'll wait for the cops, actually. I have no problem on that. Y'all gonna learn to stop messing with black people. You gonna learn to...
Not being funny, right? Our Karens are bad, but I love American Karens. They just take it to a whole different level.
Stop messing with black people. That's what you're gonna learn. Just because I'm black and I ain't bothering you, you think I'm a threat. Because if I was white, you probably wouldn't call the cops. Call the cops. Tell me it's a black male. He's about 5'7". I know. Black male, 5'7". Heavy set. Heavy set build. No, I'm talking loud. I'm not yelling. I'm talking loud so you can hear me. So I don't want to get you. No, I'm not approaching you. I'm staying a distance away. But I want you to get the police the correct.
Okay, so this lady went to park into this parking bay and she was stopped by this Karen because apparently she had claimed the spot even though she didn't have her car there yet. This Karen was waiting for her husband to pull the car around and take the spot, but the problem was this group of friends were already halfway into the parking spot and they had just as much right to this spot as this Karen. This Karen wasn't happy with this though and started arguing with them and got confrontational, claiming that if they don't move their vehicle immediately, she would call the authorities. Let's have a look.
Today, Charles.
No, we have.
You have what?
Baby, we have a lot of important things.
You don't know what we have.
Being entitled and getting your
You,
car.
I'm in my car. Are you insane? I'm sitting in my car.
Go pull the car in. Do I need to
Charles. Oh, Charles, go get. This is ridiculous.
There's special type of retard out there now.
Oh my God.
Don't you. This is my spot. Oh my God.
This is ridiculous.
Charles, you're gonna be famous, lady.
Do you have nothing better to do?
This is my spot.
This is gonna go viral. Everybody's gonna see this tomfoolery.
I hope it does. You look ridiculous.
I look ridiculous?
Yep.
I love that old expression, tomfoolery.
You were sitting on her car. Charles, please, Charles, get her.
Get her, Charles.
Charles. I'm not getting in the car, Charles.
Oh my God, this is absurd. Whatever, just give him
She's even embarrassing her husband. Her husband's like, fuck's sake, get in the car, woman.
a spot. This is fine. This is not worth it. There's plenty of other spots.
Exactly. Back up. Bye.
Oh my. This is ridiculous. Bye, Luann.
Okay, so this gentleman noticed that somebody was trying to open the door to his property and he went outside to confront them. Now it ended up being a couple of entitled Karen.
It comes with certain people, certain way they behave in that, and I'm like, not being horrible, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, because I don't hate on this, but are you sure smacking should have been banned with certain people? Because she clearly, you know, grew up being a right spoiled little shit, you know what I mean? To think she's that self-entitled.
Who wanted to purchase his house and decided that instead of registering to inspect the property, they would simply help themselves in at a completely random time. The gentleman was not very happy about this, and when he confronted them, they backpedaled pretty quickly, stating that it should be a privilege that somebody who drives a Jaguar wants to inspect their house. Let's have a look.
You guys are cute.
Have fun, you little asshole. Go away. Goodbye.
What do we have over here? Scared of your license plate?
You can go lick it. You do that very well, I can tell.
Well, you're being recorded right now. You have a child in your car?
What the fuck is this about? Some really weird bastards out there now. Excuse me, Lange.
Yes, I sure do. Because I can do that. Because I've got
Wow.
Let me tell you one thing I know. Somebody trying to sell their home doesn't drive away a buyer driving a
HEW 902.
Yeah.
I don't want your money. Get in your car, drive off.
We'll drive away when we're good and ready.
Exactly.
Well, right now you're blocking my means of exit.
Good. And I'll stand here and I'll park here until I want to leave.
Where's your agent?
We're messaging him now.
Where's your agent?
You're supposed to be here at 6:45 and it is now 6:50.
Well, you are basically trespassing right now. And
We
you
are
can
not
leave.
trespassing. This is a public street.
Yes, you are.
This is called
public street.
Yep.
Here, take the picture right now. There you go.
Thank you.
Have it. Goodbye.
You can leave
Poodles,
now.
Poodles.
Okay, so this lady was washing her car on the driveway, and her neighbor, who happens to be a Karen, came over to confront.
See, I'm loving this channel so far, but it should have been called "Who Got Exposed," not "Got Owned." Getting them filmed isn't necessarily getting owned, that's being exposed. Owned would be like, you know, if he had the police come up and arse and move away, you know what I mean?
Front her, the Karen had a problem because the water from her hose had actually dripped into her property line, and she was going to call the authorities on her, stating that it's illegal for her to put water on her property. This lady was obviously taken back by this and didn't even know if this Karen was serious, as this Karen was having a total meltdown at her neighbors over water being on her property, so I'd hate to be around her when it rains. Let's have a look.
Keep the water off my driveway.
There's no water.
Are you
Yes,
serious?
there is.
No, there's
It's
not.
water. I
Yes,
just
there
sprayed
is.
off my
I see water in the
mat.
driveway.
Walk down there and you'll see it.
It's what?
And it ruins your driveway. That's
You
why
just
I
got water on
sampled
your
it.
driveway. Is that going to ruin it?
It's fucking water, you retard. It's going to fucking dry.
I'm doing it. I can do what I want on my driveway. It's my property. You know, you run over for your dog. Do you not understand?
Stop paying your bills, love, and see how much of your property it is. They'll happily take away if you owe them money.
The word trespass?
Oh my gosh. Then call the cops, Barb. Call them.
No, I don't have to call the cops. There's rat poison in my yard now.
Oh, great.
So I hope they run over there again.
I hope so too, because now I have that all on recording, and when they do run over there and die, it'll be your fault.
Well, I put it there for the rats, but if your dogs get into it, it's not my
You literally just threatened me, and I have it on recording.
I'm not threatening you.
You are threatening me. I have better things to do than deal with this. Just you need to you need to leave us alone. Well, yeah. Now you're trying to cover your. I don't have time for this. I have better things to do. Please do not speak to us. I have no patience for this. I don't go on your fucking driveway. I have my own driveway to go on, Barb.
There's water.
Oh my god. I will literally take the hose and spray it on your driveway. What is the big deal?
Okay, so this Karen is a neighbor from hell because she came out and confronted a family across the street about keeping cars on their property that aren't from America. This Karen then goes on a very offensive tirade about all of the problems they have with them and their nationality, and states all of the problems she has with foreign cars, among her very offensive other point of views. Let's have a look.
Go back to your country. We don't want all your cars here in America. We don't want you.
What did we do to you? We didn't do nothing.
You park all those cars and you race it
Do you
into.
see any car right here on your
No.
side? Do you see them?
No.
Stop being so. That's not being nice.
Do you look
You,
like you're not
you.
black? You're not.
You're right. Yeah.
You don't even know.
I just hate all those people at the border that walked here from Honduras.
Thank you.
You need to go back to your country.
Thank you so much.
America doesn't want you.
Thank you so much.
America doesn't want you.
Shut about that. You are the only one who's
America
getting mad right here.
doesn't want you.
Not being funny, but all Americans are colonialists. Your ancestors were colonialists. It's like you didn't originate in America. So it's like people over here say go back to countries. Like, okay, if we all go back, let's all go back to our respective countries where our ancestors are from and give it back to the natives, shall we? It's like, where do you want to go with this? It's just stupid.
You are the
Racism's stupid.
only one who's getting mad right here. And you ain't gonna be calling my mom like that. You ain't gonna be talking
Who
to her
are
like
you?
that. I'm her daughter, and you ain't gonna be talking to her like that. I'm telling you.
Okay, so this woman was at a Dunkin' Donuts and had received her coffee. It wasn't long until she realized they had made her coffee by putting the toppings on top instead of before adding the creamer. This was a problem for Karen, and enough of a problem for her to get out of her car and walk right up to this gentleman placing an order, excusing herself in front of him so that she could yell at the staff about how they got her order wrong. The order was actually correct, but the way they put it together she didn't agree with. Let's see what she has to say.
Extra cream and sugar, whipped cream with drizzle on top of mocha, right? Y'all asked me, did I want the mocha inside? I said no, on top. Bull, what the hell is this? And then y'all gave me an attitude and said I needed to add a quarter in here. No manager, no nothing in here, you're acting a fool.
I'm speechless. There's a special type of moral out there, isn't there?
Okay, so let's go. Can you redo it? You're not making the coffee, so then why am I talking to you? Then why am I talking to you? Okay, I'll be right over here. Thank you. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so this gentleman was sitting on a bench and he had his feet touching the bench as it could have been wet or maybe too dirty for him to sit on. This was a problem for this Karen though when she confronted him, demanding that he moved immediately. The gentleman told her to go away though and stood his ground.
See, one, why the fuck excuse me language, why are you wearing a mask? You're outside. And if you're that paranoid, then wear it properly. You haven't got your nose covered. You can breathe in particles.
Because he didn't want to sit on the bench like that, and I guess it's not up to this Karen to decide who can sit on the bench and how they sit on the bench as well. That's when the gentleman tells her to go away and asks if she doesn't have anything better to do. Let's have a look.
You gotta get out of no. You gotta get out of my face, out of my business, and away from me.
Well, then honestly, you can get away from me and leave right now because
I was sitting here from the start. You just walked up out of nowhere.
Well, you shouldn't be sitting that way.
I can sit however I want to.
On the bench. Do you sit that way at home?
I can sit however I want to.
Do you sit that way at home?
Matter of fact, I do.
Really?
Matter of fact, I do.
And then somebody isn't going to want to sit there because your feet are there, and heaven knows what onto the shoes. Do you have gum on your shoes?
Do you have anything important else to do but bother me? Do you have anything else important to do?
Well,
don't you have
be a gentleman and sit properly, then I'd be all right.
You don't know me. You don't know if I'm a gentleman or not. Matter of fact, I promise you I work 3 times as hard as you. And this is my moment to take a second for myself and wait for what I need to wait for and mind my business.
How do you know what I do? You don't know what I do.
Listen.
You're running your mouth.
100%.
That's all you're doing.
If you were busy, you wouldn't stop and talk to me.
Okay, so this gentleman had been paid by the city to paint a mural on this wall, which this random stranger had a big problem with. This male Karen refused to believe that the city had paid this gentleman and thought instead that he was graffitiing the public space, so he demanded some ID and information from him, which he obviously doesn't have to give to a random person. This male Karen refused to leave the area though until he got his way and stood there for several minutes arguing with this gentleman and even threatening to call the authorities unless he produced ID. Let's have a look.
Graffiti. All right, you're on tape now.
Thank you.
I'll just stay here until you leave because I'm trying to work. What's your name?
What's your name? I didn't ask
Luke.
you. Good. Well, Mr. You need to leave.
Well, I'm not going to.
Well, this is graffiti.
Well, it's not. It's a city project that I've been paid for by the City Storm Commission to educate. There's a permit that you don't need to see.
This is graffiti.
It's not graffiti.
Just because you stand here and paint doesn't mean you're from the city.
Well, I am.
You need to prove it.
Not to you.
Well, we'll just wait then.
God, you're the...
I'm not going to harm you.
You must have nothing better to do than to be harassing an artist.
You don't have anything better to do than put graffiti on the wall. This is graffiti.
I can't wait to post this on my social media stuff.
Please do. Putting graffiti
Keeping in mind, you wouldn't tell me your name, and I told you my name.
Well, that's not important.
Well, what is your name?
We'll tell the police.
What do you do?
I'll tell the police when they come.
All right, you get the police.
Well, you're afraid to call them.
I'm not. I'm just...
You're afraid
I know that if I call them...
He's not afraid to call me. He just doesn't waste the fucking time with a moron like you.
I'm going to have to deal with them coming down here, and I'd rather you just leave.
Then they'll take you away.
No, they won't. Jesus Christ. All right.
No, I'm not just...
Okay, so this FedEx delivery driver drove over this gentleman's newly laid grass and lost his cool at him completely. The homeowner confronted this FedEx driver and he was anything but happy about it as the lawn had just been seeded and he had ruined the grass. That's when the gentleman came out equipped with a rake and demanded that it be fixed immediately before having a total meltdown at him. Let's have a look.
I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you. You're not gonna threaten me.
To be fair though, was there an accident or what? You know what I mean? It's like if someone drives onto your bloody lawn, you know, like that, without any regard for your property, then he's in his right to be angry. But you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how it all started.
Just see that! It took me 2 days!
I'm sorry.
Supervisor.
It's my first. I don't know who to call.
FedEx and get a supervisor here right now. You are not going anywhere. Call a supervisor.
Sir, you got anything? I can help you do it.
No, he's gonna do it. That's the whole point.
I'll help you do it though. Like if it helps,
fix it.
Come on.
We'll be good to go.
Come on, I got you. You got another one?
No, I don't.
Okay, so this gentleman claims that somebody is jumping in the pool and believes this is illegal, and for this reason came over to confront the people in the pool. They state that it's none of the gentleman's business and he should go away and mind his own business, which he took offense to, and actually went as far as to claim that he was going to call his lawyer, as he believes jumping in a pool is illegal, and wanted to press charges. Let's have a look.
See that?
Okay,
you would see right there. He's not doing flips.
If I have to get a lawyer in here, that's what's going to happen.
Because it's illegal to jump to the pool? It's not.
It's illegal. Yes, it's illegal to jump into the pool.
No, it's not. Not according to the rules.
I don't say when people come here and dive in the pool, I don't say a word.
Yeah.
He just keeps going round and round.
No, he doesn't.
Even though you probably get done for assault, some people I just would love to batter, or just get, you know, especially, or douche canoes like this, just grab them by the fucking, just get, if there's two of you there, just grab them by the hands and fucking feet and throw them in there.
You are mistaken. You might have done that the other day. Okay. All right. Okay.
You want to be in the water? Then stay in the water. You don't
get to talk to. It's not your child. That is not your child.
He's obviously not your child either.
That is my child. This is my son.
Well, then you should take better care of him, shouldn't you?
I do take good care of him.
He is
not, and you should probably mind your business, sir.
Okay, so this gentleman's wheel had literally broken off his car, leaving him stranded in a parking lot. That's when the gentleman who owns the store in front of him came out to confront him, demanding that he move his vehicle immediately. The gentleman explains the situation and how it's literally not possible to drive away as he doesn't have a wheel on his car, and apparently this wasn't good enough for this entitled manager because he started screaming and demanding it be moved even though it's not possible. Let's have a look.
And all of a sudden the front end just fell and the tire just fell underneath, as you can see.
Take care of my... You take care of your...
I have a responsibility.
I'm trying to take care of my... Let's just wait on the police and stop talking to me. You're off now.
Okay. If you want to be like that...
I'm not trying to do anything.
Then I will call the emergency number and say you're being combative.
I'm not trying to do anything.
Then you show up and then it changes everything.
All right, I'm not trying to do anything.
What you want?
I just want to take care of this car. Exactly.
Don't be a jerk to me.
I'm not.
Because I can really mess this up for you.
Now you...
Because disorderly conduct...
Okay, can you stop...
I'll just close the window on him.
Talking to me and leave my vehicle? And wait for the police
in a police car? Is that what you want?
You trying to take me to jail now?
No, I don't want to. I just want the vehicle moved, honestly.
We're trying to get it moved. What do you not...
What a retard. You can't move it. You can't use... Oh, there's a wheel gone. It's quite shocking as well when you see it like this in certain retail places. It puts retail people to shame. It's like, because we don't...
Understand.
It's been here since 4:15.
I understand that. I understand when it's been here. We're trying to work as fast as we can.
It's 6 o'clock, man.
What do you want me to do? You want me to start it up and drive it?
I want you to call a tow truck and get it moved.
Okay, there's someone on the way. What do you not get about that? Wait.
Okay, so this entitled Karen was holding a parking spot for somebody else, which obviously isn't allowed. That's when somebody who actually wanted to take the parking spot got into this mix-up with the Karen, who obviously refused to move out of the spot. The problem here though as well is that this Karen was holding a spot for somebody who wasn't going to be there for another hour. So this obviously doesn't make sense, and this person that wanted the spot should be allowed to take it. Have a look.
I was holding a parking spot for my friend who was coming right in traffic, and these people tried to literally run me over. So I am waiting for them to get out of their car, so they chat with them, and they won't get out of their car. Back up! Back up! Back up! I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I'm not moving. Get the out. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? You are the rudest person I have ever met. You have balls. You have balls. You are so...
I'm sorry, but that's not...
Are you sorry? I feel like you're not, because that was really rude.
This Karen found herself in a huge argument with the parents of a teenager after she heard all sorts of abuse towards him and was swearing at him as well. The parent wasn't very happy with this Karen and demanded to know what was going on, only for this Karen to not even apologize and stand her ground and justify why she thought it was appropriate to be yelling and screaming towards this teenager. The parent and this Karen ended up getting into a huge argument between each other, so let's have a look.
I just witnessed it.
Excuse me for swearing.
At a 15-year
old. That is not okay.
It's not okay?
No.
But it's not okay. It's not okay
to swear. It's okay to yell at him for you running in front of your car. Yeah, but it is not okay to swear at a little kid.
A little? He's 15, right?
15 is still little.
Okay, I have a 15.
They just entered high school. Okay. And you're swearing at him.
You know what? You're making no sense at all.
No, you're making no sense at all.
Listen
you really
to
just
me.
need to leave.
Listen
You really
to
just
me.
need to leave.
Listen to me.
I have no interest in listening to you.
Well,
you
you can't debate a thing.
Then you just need to leave.
We have
I literally just gave you the whole thing. I don't care about your kids and pets. You were in the car.
You're in despair.
I don't care.
slowed down. You cross the street and then
Was there a pet in the street? There was no pet in the street. I don't know why you're bringing kids and pets into the conversation. There was no kid. There was no pet.
Would you rather me hit him?
Okay, so this very entitled Karen jumped the line and cut in front of other people to check out her items before.
Oh, you don't fucking do that.
Although this was only the beginning though. This employee then asked for the ID of this Karen to make sure that she was over 21 for all the items that she was purchasing, and this Karen didn't have any identification and therefore couldn't purchase the items. This Karen refused to comprehend this though and gave this employee a very hard time when she...
I'm not sure if this is America or England, but you still have to be... So 18 is the legal age, but we still have to like use 21 or 20, I think it's 25 now as a guideline, as a judge, you know what I mean?
Flipped the switch and started harassing and abusing her. Let's have a look.
Are you in line?
No, she was way ahead of you.
Okay, well, she should be in line and go her turn.
She was before you.
Okay, she should go.
I think she's being polite.
Maybe.
She's just tired of listening to you.
I bet she is, but she should go if she's in line. Definitely.
Ma'am, I need your ID.
And I won't put my phone number in.
I just need your ID.
I can put my phone number in.
Everybody gets ID'd. Mine gets
phone
scanned
number?
every time I'm here.
I can put my phone number in right now for you.
I'm a lot younger than you.
I will definitely do it. And I don't care if you know who I am either. I don't give
Facebook's about to know.
That's Patna. I bet that's it.
You have no product in there because you've given me no ID.
Karen, what's your last name?
I have a American Express card that's platinum. Take that.
There is no product run in without an ID.
Well, I'm not saying her face looks rough around, but she does look 21.
You want to have a...
Do you want to give me an ID?
You know what? Give me a manager.
I am the manager.
She is the manager.
I don't believe it.
I'm here every day. I have to show my ID every day. Just show it.
Who the hell are you?
I'm not Karen.
Ma'am.
Great.
Okay, here's the deal, or I will call the police.
Platinum. Thank you.
Cool.
It's a platinum.
We're all
It's
impressed.
you don't know anything about.
You look very rich. You do.
Yes, I'm rich.
You
I
look
am.
it.
I am rich.
I like your sweatpants.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, she's still being a knob, but she does look older than 21. She looks like 30 or 40.
Happy hair.
Yeah, it's really rich.
You're done.
Okay, so this lady had some noisy neighbors who played the guitar through the night. That's when she decided to come over and complain, and they stopped playing the guitar at night. They then found her returning, screaming at them and demanding that they stop playing the guitar in the daytime as well. When the neighbors didn't oblige to this, that's when this Karen refused to leave the premise and actually called the authorities on them right in front of them, complaining about the situation and stating to them that it's illegal to play a guitar in their home. Let's have a look.
Would you like to speak to them now, or would you like me to ring the police?
Yeah, let's talk about. Let's have a civil conversation about it.
We have asked them 3 times now, nicely, and they're still doing it. It's
the middle of
beyond your
the
job,
day.
Catherine. You said there was not going to be a band. Greg asked you, and so you knew there was, did you? You knew there was going to be, did you? And you knew it was going to disturb our way of living. If you read the tenancy agreement, you will see you are not to have anyone disturbing our peace day or night, and it's constantly.
You're not the only one in the street.
We need to actually.
We cut it off at a reasonable hour.
No, it doesn't matter day or night. Day or night.
So
Catherine,
that's
they're
your
here now
idea of a
harassing
compromise,
me.
just not
So I'm
a
telling
day
you
or night.
now, if you don't speak to them.
She's like, oh, they're here now harassing me. No, you're on their fucking porch harassing them.
Do something about it, I will go to the police. I'm
That would
giving
be
you
good
the
to
option.
go to the police because it's not something that.
Okay,
police-
because day or night, we know the legal rights of this, and your tenants are disturbing our peace. So you need to do something. You're liable for that.
She's not liable.
Okay, so what would you like to do?
I think the police should be involved. Get you on
Let's sit down and have a civil conversation
speak to them?
about it.
Okay. So when will you speak to them? Do we have to go on again for another day like this? Because they seem to have no regard for anyone else but themselves.
Okay, so this Karen got into an argument with this bus driver and she wasn't allowed on the bus.
They're allowed to play music or guitar, and it's not that loud. It's not like they're going... It's not like they're going like mental by the sound of it. I mean, it's like...
In an attempt to protest this, she actually stood in front of the bus and she refused to leave because obviously the bus wasn't going to drive into her. Even though her problem was with the driver, she decided to inconvenience literally everybody on the bus who were late to their destination because of this Karen having poor time management. This actually went on for almost 20 minutes and the authorities had to get involved. Let's have a look.
Right, this lady is standing in the middle of the road, letting this nice gentleman driving his bus toward my work, and that's not happening anytime soon, is it? Yeah. So this has been going on for past 20 minutes. God knows how long that's...
See, this is why I wouldn't be doing these sort of jobs, because, no offence, I would drive over you. If you stood in front of my bus, okay, sod you, mate. That sounds a bit horrible and cruel, but you know what I mean? I'd just go, fuck it.
gonna take now.
Don't think I would.
Right, I'm gonna be very late for work. Call the police about...
I mean, have you not seen me play? Well, you obviously haven't, but if you saw me playing GTA, you'd be like, no, I think I'll try. I'll play chicken with another bus.
10-15 minutes ago, they still haven't arrived. Police in this country, they're never gonna be on time. And she's not moving at all. Right? Peace out. Good luck, everybody. This is how my day is going.
Although, to be fair, in the UK, we don't put up with shit, so I'm not sure if this is the UK, but no, yeah, to be fair, a lot of drivers, I've seen drivers get really angry with people, so it's like that driver would have grabbed her and just thrown her to one side just so they get the bus moving, you know what I mean?
Tell me about you.
This entitled Karen was creating mayhem inside of this Pizza Hut when things escalated quickly. This Karen was belittling and threatening the staff member, which she instantly regretted when the staff member took her up on her offer where they settled things outside in the parking lot. This didn't go well for the Karen as the employee was obviously going to win this battle and put this Karen in her place. Let's have a look. Thanks for watching, guys. And if
they cut it out, I want to see, you know, the Karen go out of her handbag and then she goes kadoosh. Oh, I want to see that.
If you've enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on.
Don't forget, out of principle, you know, men aren't allowed to hit women or shouldn't hit women. Don't forget, ladies, doesn't stop another woman doing it. Women can hit women. So if you piss off another woman, I'm sorry. Well, that was good, wasn't it? I mean, oh my God, what is it with people though? Oh my God. I don't know what it is. There are other countries that just take it to another level, I tell you, but God, I can feel their pain. Jesus. The thing is, people go about people being odd and weird and various other things. Karens are a special type of moron that should, you know, definitely be put in therapy or into, like, you know, sectioned or something. You know, I mean, it's just, oh my God. Anyway, thanks for watching with me. Let me know in the comments any situations you've had with Karens and that. You know, put them in the comment section below. And if you like this video, then hit the like. And don't forget to go over to Retail Nightmares and check their channel out. The links in the description below. So until next time, take care. Take care. Bye-bye.